alive. In that little bit of time, look at how much the daylight has changed from darkness. So, turns out that little bit of a air gap in the front of the tarp is nothing to worry about. That makes me happy. So we are departing this rest area here at the Wesson, Mississippi on the southbound side of I-55. We are 3 hours and some change, according to GPS, which does not account for traffic until traffic actually happens. But it's not smart enough to say, hey, about an hour and a half from now, things are getting pretty ugly.
Follow Interstate 55 southbound toward Puma for 129 miles.
They went to drop the trailer they'd been with and grab another trailer. They left the tarps behind. That right there, they've got holes in it. Bob's wife tells me where they're at this morning. Well, let's go grab those. Even if they work at a trucking company, even if they're part owner of a trucking company, it's not enough for the customer to see their steel leaving the shipping facility or arriving at its destination parked. That's not enough. They want it dry. So if your tarp's got all kinds of holes and tears and whatever else in them, customer comes back at you with a claim, a damage claim, because the steel's wet, it's not going to work when you tell them, that load was tarped. Yeah, but if it's tarped with a rag, it's the same result. Bring it to them without tarping it and still be dry when you get there, they don't care. vinyl siding anymore. I don't like doing stacks of crushed cars, but I will. But homie don't do vinyl siding anymore. They stack that stuff up till it's 13.6 in the air. And you have to tarp it and strap it down, but you can't strap it down too tight. Some of these turns that are rated at whatever speed they are, you know, like you're driving on a 65-mile-an-hour interstate and you come across a turn that says 50. So you slow down to 50. Well, sometimes that's not slow enough, and if you don't think to slow down even more so, that load will shift. I don't think you'll lose it, but it'll definitely shift because you don't have it strapped tight enough to hold it from sliding. It'll lean like a deck of cards. You put a whole bunch of pressure on a deck of cards, move your hand sideways, each card moves the same distance. And now what you have is I don't know what I call a parallelogram, a slant. The cards are flat at the top and the bottom, but the sides, instead of being flat, are now two opposing angles. Or similar angles. Whatever I'm saying. Do vinyl siding no more. Unless it's packaged just right, homie don't do roll roofing no more neither. Company and says, well, you'll haul it or you'll have no job when you get back. So, excuse my French, but I guess then when I get back, I'm going to be an unemployed mother effer. Effer is not a swear word, but if you know what that means, you swore in your head. If you're the one who swore. This stream will probably be interrupted. Then women asked me what time I was going to deliver, and I said first thing in the morning. Which first thing in the morning to me is 8 a.m. Turns out this customer starts receiving at 7 a.m. I'm going to get to 10 a.m. Not late by any means, because it's FCFS, first come, first serve, from 7 to 2. The reason why 7 to 2 is they probably go home at 3 or 3:30 and want that last hour and a half before they close. If you get in there at 2 o'clock, by the time you get your tarps pulled and your straps taken off and whatever else, that gives them a half hour or 45 minutes or an hour, depending on how quick you get your gear off to get you unloaded. less all this right here at dawn. Previous leg of this trip, I was towards the end there. That's the stream. I was describing a music video that I have written a script for years and years ago. Like 1987, 1988, somewhere around there. And from beginning to end, the script would be to make a music video to the song Desperado by the Eagles. Shelby waking up. Who is he talking to? But anyhow, even with all that discussion, I got a song stuck in my head, and that's not it. The song is by America. Might think, ooh, Sister Golden Hair, I love that song. Nope. Oh, Horse with No Name. Nope. They're known for a lot of different music, a lot of great classic rock. You've still got some other songs in the back of your mind of what I might possibly be thinking of this morning by the group America. And I bet you that most of y'all wasn't thinking about this one. We used to laugh, we used to cry, we used to bow our heads then, wonder why. But now you're gone, I guess I'll carry on and make the best of what you left to me. Left to me, left to me. Guess I'll start it all. I know that I was put to blame for every story told about me. Got the wrong words in the wrong order. forgot what the first half of that verse was. I sang the second half first, and now I've lost my place. Anyway, I Need You by America. That is the song stuck in my head this morning. Mississippi, capital E, capital C-O-M-B. I want Metropolis. Since we'll pass through until we get to Louisiana. The first real big city in Louisiana would be Hammond. Sunshine through. can kind of see the screen a little bit. But right now there's more light outside of the cab than there is inside of the cab. Thanks for coming by. The view you are seeing is I-55 southbound at Macomb, Mississippi. Like the rain is about to let up. Maybe it might be a nice sunny day after all. Of course, think about here. Get down around the New Orleans area, which direction I'm heading. It can be sunshine one minute, rain the next. Just like down in Tampa, Florida. You never know what to expect. The only difference is in Tampa, you can just about set your watch by it. Right around 10:30 every morning. It's going to rain for about a half hour, 45 minutes. Pretty regular. You can about set your watch by it. Down here, you never know what to expect, but you can be guaranteed you'll have a little bit of rain, a little bit of fog, a little bit of sunshine, all within one 24-hour period of time. Of course, I'm driving a rig. There's no way you can keep up with the weather right where you're at constantly unless you start pulling over and tuning into the Weather Channel, and even they don't always get it right. The Weather Channel, not just tuning into the news. But I just take it as it comes. I keep clothing with me for all seasons. Rain or shine, doesn't matter. I got a pair of winter coveralls. Now I will admit, okay, in the summertime, I don't know. I don't always keep my winter coveralls with me, but this past summer I did. Way station, next ride, closed. Well, that sure hurts my feelings. Not. They got the gates open though. I guess that means they intended on coming up in here today. Where they set up portables. They move around different places throughout the area, so you never know exactly where they're at. Of course, on the northbound side now, that's a permanent way station over there, one of those in the ground with a nice brick building, metal roof and all that. We get down here to Louisiana. That one there may or may not be open. Section of the state and all the rest of them are closed up. I'm not sure how that works. But I'll be across the majority of the state and find most of them closed. Middle of the day. Every now and then they'll have one open. They'll just be working the dog hairs out of it. Welcome to Louisiana. I look down at my viewfinder every now and then. The grass looks a lot greener on my phone than it does out here in person. Rest area. That's a nice looking place in there. Big spacious building, lots of parking, cars and trucks both. Yeah, the clouds are starting to part, the sun's coming out over yonder. It's gonna be a good day, Tater. Get much closer to this guy in front of me. I want to pass him with the way station coming up. Since he's bobtail, he don't have any fenders. If you're just my luck, it's a chunk of rock up in the air. Put a big rock chip in my brand new windshield. That would make me mad. After I get this load delivered, I'll be heading to New Orleans. Nolens. And apostrophe A-W-L-I-N-S. Nolens. New Orleans, as some would say. That's what I used to say until I started working down there. Now I say it like the locals. Nolens. One big long word. Actually, it's spelled as a big long word, but it's pronounced as a short word. Nolens. 2 syllables. of cake. I just don't like following a bobtail. I never have. Majority of it has really got nothing to do with putting a rock chip in your windshield. Majority of it just because all the, like it's been raining most of the morning here to the evening. And it puts that spray up in the air, and it's always kicking all the dirt and grease from the frame into it. As soon as you turn your wipers on, it just makes a big smeary mess. Alright, the other day this said open out here on the board. It says open now. Then the sign said closed. Bypass when flashing. It's not flashing, that means they open for real. Come on in, we want to talk with you. Every time I slow the truck down, Miss Shelby thinks we're getting ready to get out. She's all perked up, wanting to see if we're getting ready to go for a walk or anything. All right, go ahead, he says. My load is maybe right about 38,000, 42,000, something like that. So I knew I'd be legal. I wasn't too worried about it. I promise y'all, after I get pulled over, I'll check to see all the comments I'm missing. I'll respond back to you. I'm 120 miles, so right at 2 hours. GPS says 2 hours and 15 minutes. Still saying it's going to be right around 9:45 when I get there, Central Time. I can see at nighttime. During the day, I can't hardly see the little window deals that, you know, so I got my phone sideways. When I've got my phone standing upright, then I got the little window down below where everybody's comment shows. And I can read that pretty easily. When I turn the phone sideways, it becomes like a little bubble, like in the cartoons and the funny papers, comics. And the bubble is black or dark gray or whatever. You kind of can see through it, whatever the picture is on the screen. Then whoever it is in real fine print. And whatever they say is the same font or maybe the next size font bigger, but barely. And thus, it's not bold print, it's just a little bit thicker. But once that sun comes up, I can't hardly read the screen at all. Which, you know, partially because the sun's up, partially because I'm driving 70 miles an hour. It don't look like it no faster than that white line is zipping by, but yeah, we're doing it. That's all this truck will do is 70s. They got it governed down where it won't run any faster. And I guess that's just the way he bought it. That the truck I was in, that white truck, I've been in 2 of those white trucks since I've been here. The first one kept having computer glitches, so they put me in a different, but that first one ran at 103 miles an hour. No lie. That's what it was governed at. And a fella from New Zealand that used to drive here, he's on a work visa. He's the one that told me, you found out how fast that truck goes yet? I said, no. He said, you'll have to keep on driving to find it. I said, why is that? He said, it's way up there. I'm thinking way up there. Okay, what, like 85, 90? No, 103. Like, no way. One day I was coming up one of the southern states, and everything in the south is what they call the super south, everything pretty much 70 miles an hour. Now, I will say for legal purposes, I was on a closed course of a racetrack of sorts. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. Anyhow, wherever I was or wasn't, I was doing 103 miles an hour in a big rig. Yes, it does do it. I was like, holy cow. And I've heard stories of guys had their trucks going as fast as 115, 120, 130 miles. If the diesel engine tops out, at least a Caterpillar, if they got the right gear ratio in the rear ends, it'll top out right around 130, 132 mile an hour. That's way too freaking fast for any big rig, loaded or empty. But I will admit, if I was in one of those, I'd have still took it up to the top floor just to see how fast it goes. It did come in handy one time. Some woman got all road rage and decided to slam on her brakes in front of me, thinking that then she'd be able to pull away and I wouldn't be able to get her license plate number. Problem is, I don't think her little SUV would have done 103 miles an hour if the wind was pushing behind of it. Yep, got it. I should have called her in. I never did. I let her know right off the bat, I got your license number. Of course, then I'd have to explain to the cops, if any witnesses come along, that why I drove that fast just to go get her license number. So I thought, well, we'll just let it be. I'm that close. I'd never do that on public road. That's illegal. Hammond, Louisiana, 22 miles. Woohoo! Now, don't get me wrong, it does look pretty on my windshield, but the view y'all are seeing from my camera lens looks prettier. It makes the grass look greener than what it really is. DOT man back at the weigh station would have pulled me around, seen this phone sitting here in record mode. You know, they try to be very slick. Well, I got you there for using your cell phone. No, sir, you don't. My camera is rolling just like a dash cam. Can't do nothing about that. It's clamped onto the windshield, so I'm hands-free. So can't do nothing about that. Actually might get enough sun today to require to use some sunglasses. All right. This is going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day, Tater. I like old Ron White. He is funny. Fellow years ago, his name is Foster Brooks. He'd show up to a lot of these man of the hour roasts. They'd take some celebrity for an hour and just basically celebrate that celebrity and poke fun of him and whatever else, him or her. And certain people like Joyce Meadows, you know Alice Cramden from the Honeymooners, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., Lucille Ball. A lot of them were pretty often regulars. Every now and then Joan Rivers, Phyllis Diller was on there quite a bit, Buddy Hackett on there quite a bit. Foster Brooks, what made him famous as a comedian was acting like a drunk. Kind of like Otis on the Andy Griffith Show, but to a whole nother level. A drunk in a tuxedo. He played that part so well, I honestly thought he was drunk. But he wasn't. He was sober as a lark. It was all just an act. I started figuring out, yeah, I can see how that would be as an entertainer. You can't really get drunk because you might say something you ought not to have. But I'm thinking that glass of alcohol he has up there is actually alcohol. And I'm thinking he really did get his party started earlier that afternoon. Seen a lot of comedians that have a drink with them on stage like that to appear like they're just chilling out, having a nice cold alcoholic beverage. But I've never really believed that they was actually drinking alcohol. I figured it was probably Kool-Aid or sweet tea or something made to look like alcohol. Old Ron White's case, I'm thinking that really is alcohol. Those of y'all who think from watching this, especially if you've been watching this in the dark earlier this morning, might think, well, that was pretty uneventful. Stick around. It's about to get better. About the fact that this broker requires a phone call at 8 a.m. So I'll have to log off from y'all to go do that. While I'm at it, I'll go ahead and check at my dispatcher, even though they have GPS in these trucks, so they can look at the computer and know where the truck is at any time. They know whether or not you're moving or sitting still. They know what road you're on, what direction you're moving, how fast you're driving. They know if you're parked, whether or not the engine is idling or off. But because I believe in trying to do right by people, even if they do wrong by me, I'll go ahead and call a check-in anyway. Tell them have a good day, all that crap. Last night, the boss helped me get this load tarped, and he took off, told his girlfriend to stick by and help me finish up. And if you follow these, you'll hear me say things like my boss's girlfriend, like I just did, and other occasions hear me say my boss's wife. They are not the same person. I guess it'd be my boss's soon-to-be ex-wife, but they've already split up, but on paper they're still married. But I guess she's filed for divorce. But maybe I don't understand. Honestly, I don't know. My wife and I owned a business together, and she left me for another dude. And let's say she had the controlling interest of the business, and then she brought that dude in to work there too, I'd be gone. He don't just bring her around, she actually works, he's hired her on as an employee. That just don't sit right with me at all. Let me see if I got this straight. Not only are you going to rub it in my face that you've cheated on me by bringing that person here every day, But then you can go ahead and put them on the payroll that our money is going to go. No, hell no. But anyway, last night, and I know what she was doing. I'm 56 years old, man. I've been around the block a time or two. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I ain't the dullest neither. She's like, so how are them women in the office treating you? I don't know, okay, I guess. They pretty nice to you? I said, well, I don't know. I think it'd be nice if they'd give me some freaking miles. I get paid by the mile, and give me some damn miles so I can make some kind of a living. I suppose I don't get too much attitude from them, but so I start getting miles, I don't care much for none of them, and I don't care if she goes back and tells the boss that. They can't keep drivers. They have all they can do to find drivers. Apparently, I won't say dumb, naive enough, I suppose is the word I'm looking for. Naive enough to hire on here without getting a few things straight first. Like, okay, what kind of miles are we talking every week? I require this many miles. Can you accommodate me with that? If you can't, well, we're barking up the wrong tree here. That's the first question I should have asked. Well, I wasn't happy where I was at every day. Was a reminder, same company where I had that wreck at. A reminder about that. I just trying to get it out of my head. I came here because supposedly the money was going to be better. I'm making less money now than I was over there. And that included driving an extra hour. I was driving 5 hours to go to work just so I could sit there and tarp trailers all week long, living in my van, and then go back home. But I was home every weekend. Every weekend. Now I hardly ever get home. I drive 4 hours to get to work instead of 5. And I make less, considerably less money. I was better off stay where I was. For most trucking companies, that's how it is, empty promises. Oh yeah, we'll get you good money, we'll get you good home time. Well, which is it? Oh, we have both. Bullshit. The only way to have good money is that the wheels have to keep turning. If the wheels are turning, you ain't home. If they do have good home time, then there ain't no money. Because if you're home, the truck ain't pulling freight. And again, if the wheels ain't turning, you ain't making any money. I laugh, I'll see these trucking companies every now and then. More respect, more home time, more money, apply with us. Yeah, whatever. None of them respect you. Truck drivers are bottom feeders. What we are. Now mind you, every single person who works at, with, or for a trucking company, trucking, transportation, however you want to look at it, has a job because of the drivers. Because without truck drivers, you don't need freight brokers and dispatchers, shop mechanics, whatever else. But they treat drivers like they're a commodity to be bought and sold. slavery was still legal, I guarantee you there would be more black truck drivers than ever, not by choice, because the majority of slaves, not all slaves, but a majority of slaves were black in this country. Other countries, I think, majority would have been white. But in this country, the majority of slaves were black. If slavery was still legal, they would hire slaves to do all the truck driving to get it done for even less than what they're paying drivers now. I got no shame in my game. I get 46 cents a mile, loaded or empty. That's not bad. It's not great. The average right now is right around 50 to 54. But considering the fact that I have recently been involved in a horrific truck crash a year ago, I'll take what I can get. The problem is, it doesn't matter if they're giving you $50 or even $100 a mile if you ain't getting any miles. Well, Mike, how much do you make on the road? I make 46 cents a mile. Oh, loser. Why? How much do you make, Bob? Oh, man, my company pays me $75 an hour. Oh, wow. So that's something worth bragging about. If you're getting any miles. What kind of miles you making, Bob? Oh, well, they don't really give me any miles. I'm lucky to get 100. Shuttle a couple trailers around, that's it. Not that I get a whole lot more. Truckers should be getting nowadays, because of e-logs, you really can't do the 4,000 and 4,300 mile a week that you used to do on paper. But you should still be able to get 3,000 miles a week. I'm lucky most weeks to get half of that. A couple of weeks back, I was on the road 5 days. Now some days, because of court, I'm off once a month to go to court. That takes up 2 days of my week right there. But a few weeks back, I did 5 days and turned in 9 from the, and now mind you, I don't get paid all the miles I drive. I get paid whatever the computer says the miles are from this city to that city, and then that city to this city to that one over there, and you know, and then back. Memphis to all the different places I went to load a pickup, and then back to Memphis. And in 5 days, I racked up 995 miles. That's not even a full weekend worth of driving. You can do 1,200 miles easily, 1,400 if you work at it. Legal. And I couldn't even get 1,000 for 5 days. I won't even start about Shiner, Texas to Noble, Oklahoma. Y'all probably heard that 5 times already. Got a guy that's loading at lunchtime on Friday, and he's going to deliver sometime after breakfast on Monday. Give him 1,000, 1,500 mile run. The wheels are turning, the truck's making you money. The trucks are sitting in the truck stop idling to keep the heat and air conditioning going. It's costing you money. Give a guy for a 2.5, almost 3 day run, give him a load that ain't going but 400 miles. I asked the brokers, hey, any chance that load can deliver on Saturday? No. Monday morning, they didn't know it. Monday morning at 10 a.m. It wasn't even 8 a.m. I had to wait till 10 a.m. to go in there so they get all their company trucks that are going to make the deliveries out on the road first. No room for their trucks and my truck all at the same time. Friday to 10 a.m. Monday. Give me a load going 400 miles, 430 I think it was. 430, 460, something like that. So you think, wow, they must be losing money. Not at all. You don't take a load if you're going to lose money. Not with diesel, $3 plus a gallon. That's why they pay drivers by the mile. Because the freight pay is good enough that they can give you what you think is a decent amount of money if you're making 45, 50 cents a mile. I suppose that's considered decent. But the load actually pays whatever amount of money. And therefore, it's actually beneficial to them to pay you by the mile instead of commission. Because if they paid you commission, the companies that do pay commission, the expected rate is 25%. Well, at 25%, whatever that load pays, I got to give you a quarter of the pie. Whereas if I pay you mileage, I pay you nothing but whatever we agreed on, and then I get what's left, which is going to be more than 3/4 of the pie. Nowhere for me to go, move over for you. Get 3,000 miles a week, you're barely breaking even out here trucking. 1,500, 2,000, 2,200. On a very rare occasion, I see 24, 2,500, I start getting excited. Not because that's good miles, because it ain't. But because that's more than I'm used to seeing. kind of ominous. I'll take it while I can get it. Coming up in 2 miles, US 51 business. Hopefully there'll be a wide enough shoulder on the ramp and I can park there for a minute and make this phone call. Ponchatoula. I just went under, that's where this ramp goes. And then to come back out, I'd have to make a U-turn and come back out right here at this next ramp. That ain't gonna work. That's a U-turn. That brings me back out to the northbound side of the interstate. Not sure. Bridge. This isn't the longest one. I think the longest one is the Causeway Bridge. Goes across Lake Pontchartrain directly north of New Orleans. Had we gone east, State 12 back there in Hammond, that would take to the north side of the causeway. It's a toll bridge. I forget how many miles it is. It's a good long way across that son of a gun. It's so long, you know, these bridges, they run a certain height above the water, and then they'll be flat for the most part, level with the water below, water surface below. And then when they get to the center, where the water would usually be the deepest, they'll have a taller section so that ships can get underneath. The causeway bridge is so long that staggered apart several miles are 3 of those real tall sections. I come through here quite a bit, but I don't ever have to stop. Most brokers are just like, okay, call us when you get there. This exit up ahead here at Manic or whatever it is, I don't know if I can get off there and get back on again. If I can, I don't know if it's wide enough that I can have a shoulder to park on and not be in harm's way of people getting off the exit there. I don't know. I wish I had the ability to pan the phone right now. Let y'all see what Miss Shelby's doing over here. Laying on her back, her entire body, she's laying on her back. Then she's got her head tucked around beside her body, well, on its side, so she can stabilize herself so she won't go falling or tilting or whatever should I hit the brakes. And all 4 of her legs are just sticking up there, all spread wide open, flopping around with the truck bouncing like it is, sleeping as hard as a rock. I love my baby girl. She is so funny. Man check, I guess you'd say. I don't know. One day, I don't know what I'd do if something happened to this dog. It's like, I know, she said, no longer than you had this dog, you're a completely different person. More chilled, laid back, more fun loving. I don't know where she gets chilled and laid back from, because I am stressed out big time. All these different deals going on in my life right now. Yeah, I love my dog. I've actually been accused of spoiling this puppy. And I don't think I do at all, but I've been accused. She's well taken care of, let's just say that. Alright, I do see a ramp to get back on. Good deal. A wide enough shoulder to pull over and be out of harm's way. All right, good deal. All right, y'all. need to log off here for a minute, use the phone, and then I will log back in. Don't go nowhere. Or if you do, by all means, come back. Like I said, the good stuff will be when I start getting into New Orleans. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be crazy. Anyhow, if we don't see you, you have a good day. Take care, bye.